Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to take one of the most common words in English, put it under a microscope, and I promise you're going to be surprised by what we find.
It's a great question, isn't it? It really gets to the heart of how we all communicate. We use thousands of words every single day. But what are they really doing? What secrets are they hiding from us?
So, the word we're going to dive into is table. Seems simple enough, right? You might even be sitting at one right now. But trust me, by the end of this, you're going to see it in a whole new light.
Okay, let's start on familiar ground. When you hear the word table, you almost certainly think of it as a noun, a thing. But even here, it's already pulling double duty. Just look at this split. On the one hand, you've got a physical object, right? A piece of furniture. But on the other, it's a way to organize data, like in a spreadsheet. Two completely different concepts, all wrapped up in one single word.
And this is what I think is so cool. It really shows the divide. Notice how the synonyms just don't cross over? You'd never call a spreadsheet a counter, and you definitely wouldn't call your kitchen bench a schedule. The word table is like the glue holding these two separate worlds together.
Okay, so that's the noun. But now, let's see what happens when table stops being a thing and starts being an action. This is where we find a perfect, and I mean perfect, contradiction.
That's right, you heard me. As a verb, to table has opposite meanings. Let's just take a look at what that actually means, because it's kind of wild.
Will you look at this? In some places, to table something means to put it on the table for discussion, to propose it. But somewhere else, it means to take it off the table, to postpone it, to shelve it. So get this, the exact same verb can mean both, let's talk about this now, and let's absolutely not talk about this now.
And check out the antonyms. The opposite of proposing something is to withdraw it. And the opposite of postponing something, it's to bring it forward. These antonyms are themselves opposites. It's a perfect little linguistic paradox right there in one word.
But wait, there's another layer to this puzzle. This simple, common, contradictory word is actually considered one of the fundamental building blocks of the English language.
And that one little fact connects our deep dive into the word table to a much, much bigger idea. A whole project designed to make English simpler, not more complicated.
So this just brings up a huge question, right? Why would such a complex, confusing word be part of a system called Basic English? What even is it exactly?
Well, the answer starts with this number right here, 850. It's the whole foundation of a really fascinating experiment in language. So Basic English is what's called a controlled language. It's basically a carefully selected toolkit of just 850 words. The whole idea was that with this core vocabulary, pretty much anyone could communicate almost any idea, and table, with all its complexity, somehow made the cut.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Why did we just spend all this time dissecting one common word? Well, because it reveals a fundamental truth about how we all communicate.
Think about it. We started with one word, table, and we found a whole world of meaning inside. It's a piece of furniture, it's a data chart, it's an act of proposing something, and it's an act of postponing it. All of that is packed into just 5 simple letters.
And that really highlights a core challenge of communication, doesn't it? Our words are often messy. They've got multiple layers of meaning. They're way more complex than they first appear. This is why systems like Basic English even exist. They're an attempt to manage this beautiful chaos, to find a core of clarity. The fact that a word as complex as table is considered basic just goes to show you how deep that complexity really runs. So if a simple word like table has this much hidden depth, what about all the other common words we use without thinking? Words like run, or set, or go. So maybe the next time you use a simple word, just take a second to wonder what other meanings might be hiding in plain sight.